Welcome to ABC Open. I'm Benj.
And I'm Catherine. In this video, we're going to show you how to develop a script. Benj and I are making a mini documentary about identical twins who want to be surfing champions. We're about to meet them for the first time.
Hi. Are you Audrey or Grace?
The purpose of this meeting is to do a research interview and figure out what content would be good for our script. If you can, do this in person because it helps to develop the relationship between you and your interviewee. Do you remember the first time you surfed? How old were you?
7, 10.
We recommend that you ask general questions and not probe too deep. Save the more intimate questions for your final interview.
So where do you normally go surfing?
Kingsley.
A research interview is also an opportunity to find out about possible locations.
Cool.
What do you hope to do with surfing?
I'm trying to eventually make it a job.
It's also a good idea to take plenty of notes.
Back home, Catherine and I use the information we've gathered during our research to storyboard our mini documentary.
So Benj, I reckon there's 4 main story elements. The fact that they're identical twins is fantastic. That Audrey and Grace want to be champions and they'll do whatever it takes to do that. And then the real wow factor that they were born extremely premature and so against all odds they're achieving this. And there's also the fact that they're helping to raise money for other premature babies, so it's nice.
Right.
The most effective way to make a mini documentary is to combine an interview with footage that visualises that story. So Benj and I are scripting our mini doc with a storyboard.
Let's start with an establishing shot of the beach, and then we'll film Audrey and Grace as they come in to the car park and then get ready, and let's follow them as they train, which will give us a beginning and middle and end of the story.
Like a day in the life.
Yeah. And that way we can sort of interweave that with the actual interview.
Okay, that sounds great, Benj.
Cool. As we storyboard, we think about what shots we want. Close-ups, mid-shots, wide shots, zooms, tilts and pans. We can also decide when we'll see Audrey and Grace at the beach and when we'll see Audrey and Grace in the interview.
The next step is to plan your questions. I always ask questions that start with words like tell me about, describe to me, explain to me, because they're all storytelling words that invite your subject to give you a really full answer. Benj, I thought I'd start with something really basic like tell me about your sport and how you got into it. With the rest of my questions, we'll talk about wanting to be champions, how it feels to surf, and then I thought for the premature birth, I might actually get them to use some photos and get them to take me back to how they were born prematurely and what they feel now looking back at those photos.
Great, sounds good. Try storyboarding your idea and put together a list of about 10 questions for your interview.